Hello, welcome to Mensa.
There is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle.
If you're on YouTube, Mensa TV official, on Facebook, Mensa TV, TikTok at the Mensa.tv, across social media, the Mensa.tv. Today we are right here at the Dr. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum. This happens to be the final resting place of this amazing Pan-Africanist and a man that we cherish so much. Right behind me is the Statue of Liberty of our former president, and you can see his hand stretched forward tells that forward ever, backwards never. We actually have the museum over here. You can see at the far end behind the Statue of Liberty is where he actually lies as a museum, and we have the bronze statue also over here. We also have his library to my far left over here. We also have a restaurant over here. We have an eatery here. We have a park around. We also have a whole lot of places over here. So come with me and let's explore how the whole place looks like. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for still being with us on this amazing documentary. And right here at the mausoleum of our former president, you can actually see these amazing paintings and pictures of him. So amazing, in fact they are so lovely and I love them so much. But we also have one of his favorite quotes over here, and I want to take you through it. It says, "I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me." Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Now, right beside the quotes, we have this amazing artwork or design of the Black Star, depicting the stardom of our former president, how and what he stood for as an African, how he prided himself of being an African. So the quote is right here, the artwork is right here, and the paintings are right here at the mausoleum. It's an amazing place to be. Come and check it out for yourself. We're still on. My name is Kwame Nkrumah Meseum. Alright, so we are right here at the museum. The museum is the burial place and the mausoleum is the whole area. So the museum has actually been architected like a sword which has been turned upside down, signifying that the warrior is done with his fight. And the museum also looks like a tree that has been cut, because our forefathers used to rest under trees when they came. So right here you can see Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who died in 1972, and he was actually birthed in 1909. He was the first prime minister and President of the Republic of Ghana. A great pan-Africanist that you can actually find, who we love so much. And in fact, it's actually a beautiful place to visit. And when I take a good look at this amazing architecture, it's so wonderful. Right beside him, to my left over here, is Fatia Nkrumah, who is actually the wife of our amazing and wonderful first president. You can actually see our mother, the spirit of Pan-Africanism, Gamel, Samia, and Sekou. So this one has actually been by from the kids that we have over here. And she's actually also over here, Nee Fatia Hill Palm Ritz, February 22, 1932 to May 31, 2007. So she actually died in the year 2007 and was buried right here beside his husband. Now, Dr. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah was buried 3 times. The first time was actually in Guinea, where he originally died, and he was buried the second time when his body was exhumed and brought to his hometown in Crawford. And for the third time, he was actually honored by the state by this whole place built in his honor and for him as his final resting place by the late former president Jerry John Rawlings. We are still on. Lignum vitae, tree of life. Now, this tree was planted by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, on the occasion of the opening of the redeveloped park on July 4, 2023. So you can actually see the tree right here for yourself. Let me touch it for you to see that it's a real tree. So you can see this is a tree that was touched and planted by our current president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, on July 4, 2023, after the whole place was actually redeveloped. It's a great feeling right over here. Now, this is how this tree looks like when it grows. So you can see it for yourself. We are still on right here at the mausoleum of His Excellency Dr. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah. presided for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The bronze head of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's original statue, which is right over here, stood in front of the old Parliament House, Accra. Now, the old Parliament House is actually directly opposite the mausoleum here. It was vandalized during the February 24, 1966 military and police coup d'etat. This was recovered and presented by a patriotic citizen of the Information Services Department, which in turn released it to the park on May 28, 2009. It was mounted in the park on September 1, 2009. Now we have the head right here of our former president and the body over here. You may ask yourself, why is it that the body is separated from the head? The reason, according to what I have read, tells that the original statue was positioned in front of the old Parliament House. Now, a coup which happened in the country actually led to the vandalization of this statue. So it was left with just the body. The head was nowhere to be found. But one citizen did us the favor. When she found it, she kept it and presented it in the appropriate time. So it was separated over here. Now, the original statue of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, which stood in front of the Parliament House opposite the old Polo Grounds, Accra, attacked by a mob, vandalized as it stands now in the wake of a military with police coup d'etat on 24 February 1966, recovered for the National Museum in 1975. This is on loan to Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park from Ghana Museums and Monuments Board, mounted on 11th June 2007. Hello guys, we are still here right here at the Kwame Nkrumah Meseum. Now, this particular building that you see over here actually houses most of the personal belongings of our former president. But unfortunately, we cannot show you footages of them because we are actually preserving them. And so I'm actually going to tell you about the things that I saw in there. Right from the top over here, you are going to see some plaques that was actually presented to our president. You also see some of the quotes that he actually made. You also see some videos of the independence speech that he actually gave. Now down here, you see things like his coat, like his jacket, his pen, his bookshelf, his bed, his couch, his sofa, and a whole lot of things, his biography, and also tributes that were made to him. So this is where we end it on the documentary. My name is Kwame Nkrumah Meseum. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. Thank you so much.